you're over the moon at the moment on a scale of 1 to 10. How happy are you?
1,272% happier than I was the other day with the win, because I know today was a career-saving win as well. Because I've heard everybody say it around me, but I've never looked, because I feel like if you obscure your vision, it will change your focus, and what I felt is I just focused on winning. The more I win, the rankings will take care of itself. So if you start focusing on stuff that you can't change, I mean, yeah, it's wasted energy.
And you're just taking it one step at a time. So
yeah, I mean, if you look at, I mean, you can't, a world champs can't never be won on the first round, obviously, or the second round. So that was one of the tournament or my performances that I've had, and that's now because I've won. It goes in the back, so we work again. We go back 6-7 hours a day now, up and until I play again, and then yeah, if you continue to work hard, I mean, the results does come in the end. Not to say that it's instant, but it does come through at the end. So yeah, you just work hard all the time.
And how do you sort of get, you know, you're almost on the canvas there, you know, sooner than you get yourself back into the game, and how do you do it? Where do you find the strength?
Look, I'm not called the African warrior for nothing. I mean, if you think about it, if you were competitive or a competitor or a competitive person, I mean, the person has to win for you to be out. If he's not winning, you still have a chance, or 1 in a million chance. You've got one chance. So that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I've been underdog for both games. I've been obviously ranked out, but I always knew, like, if I play the way I've been practicing, they'd have to play really well, like Ian played in the beginning, to actually beat me. And my mind is set or changed so much because I'm so confident in my practice and what I can do. And the last 3-4 exhibitions that I've had, it's been amazing. I've been throwing so many 180s, and I came through on the day today, and I feel like I'm not even close to what I can perform. And like people always when I say this, so I'll always say I'll be world champ, and people always like, I can see the grins and like, oh yeah, you will be, whatever. But they don't know how much time and the quality that I have. But I can see it obviously first, and I've been a connoisseur of darts I've been a fan before I became a professional. I'm still a fan of darts. So it's just one of those things, like your confidence moves obviously with wins, and wins at the Worlds. I mean, come on, what better confidence can you get?
And do you feel maybe you've won over quite a lot of fans now who are going to help you on against?
Look, I don't know if you know, but I'm Devon Petersen, and I'm one of the most popular players on tour. So yeah, I mean, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, I think every time, I mean, even if you look at my Twitter followers and Instagram and social media platforms, I mean, you're getting new friend requests all the time and all of that stuff, and you can't obviously handle it. But I try to obviously comment and say thank you to everybody that's taken the time out. I come from not a poor background, but the area that I come from is gangsterism, drugs, and all of those things. So for a player from my caliber or my area coming out and doing this and getting all this love globally, it's hard to understand, but yet it's humbling, because you understand that it could be changed in an instant. So you don't kind of take it for granted, and I feel like yeah, every time you play on stage and they see the dance, they fall in love. I mean, have you fall in love?
Of course, but have you managed to check your phone yet? Is your phone
no. Phone goes off on the day of play. We don't check phone unless there's my wife has emergency, obviously the emergency number. But other than that, there's no social media. Social media is cool for feeling good and pumping the ego. But on the day you want to be focused. So I switch the phone off and keep it off.